Alright, we're going to take a look at how we can create a credential via API, specifically like an API key, which we can later use in our workflows for custom API calls. This can be set per user, so each installation of a workflow can use that particular user's API key. So the way that this works is we'll call the credentials endpoint, passing the user ID. So we'll go ahead and update that here in a sec. And then in the data object, we have the type is HTTP header auth. And this can be like a bearer token, so authorization. Or if we just want it to be like an API key, we can have it be something like this, API key, and the actual value. Okay, so now let's go ahead and replace the user IDs. So we can try it out for a new user. We already have it installed for this person, so let's install for a second one. And we can choose, sure, this person. Now, it's important that we first create the credential so that when the workflow runs that requires it, we can use it in the workflow. Now, in practice, these user IDs would be created programmatically beforehand, so you wouldn't be creating it in the UI here. So I'll go ahead and hit enter. We see that that created our credential. We get a success message. Now we can go ahead and finish the installation for that user. All right, so I'm going to finish the installation, close out of that window, refresh this page till we get a new run. We did. Make this big. What we can see is we just got our second run here, and we have made the API call. In our test tool here that I just made the request to, you can see that this came in just a few seconds ago, made our request, and in the headers, we now see that API key that we set previously programmatically.